First of all, what's been your best game so far?
My best game so far? I'll say the Redskins. I say it's a tie between the Redskins and the St. Louis game. Being able to have 2 sacks in the Redskins game and going against a great guy and Donovan McNabb and his team and getting after him and really winning that game was huge and something I had a lot of enjoyment doing. And then as well as the St. Louis game, being able to blow them out of the waters and tackle Steven Jackson, a guy here who's a tough runner, and I was just giving him crap about it earlier. I got an interception against Bradford, and I was trying to take it back to the house. I thought he was going to go high with me, and he went low on me.
I wasn't going to mention that.
But it's all fun and games, and he said he was definitely not going to go high with me, so I definitely understand. I wouldn't go high with him either.
You seen as many double teams as you expected in the NFL?
I think I've felt gotten my fair share of them, without a doubt. And that's something that I don't have a problem doing by any means. If I can free up my other teammates, allow them to make plays, that's something I'm willing to do. And I've been able to beat double teams in certain situations. And there's a lot of ways you can counter-react that. And being able to have a great line that any point in time you're going to have to double one of us inside. The other guy needs to go make a play, and that's what we've been able to do all season.
It seems like, the record doesn't indicate your level of play. You've lost some really weird games. You talk about that experience, just keeping your heads up, and how Coach Schwartz helps with that, and how the veterans like Kyle, even on the sidelines, was coaching. What that experience has been like.
Yeah, we've definitely had some tough losses and wacky losses at that, but it's experiences. I'd rather go through them now and really understand, be able to bounce back from them, because we have hopefully another great season of being able to be all together and add some other great pieces to the puzzle, and not be able to have to go through those losses again, because we've learned from them already. Because you can't take them back, you can only learn from them and not allow them to happen again. So that's where we see it, and we know we have a lot of great talent. It's just a matter of finishing it and finishing the games like we did this last game against Green Bay.
Now, I've seen you just already line up at like 1, 3, 5. They'll flex a tackle and you'll go inside and stuff like that. How important has it been for you to be in that kind of multiple fronts where you can be as creative as your talent allows you to be?
It's great that our coaches trust us enough as a defensive line to move around, have a bunch of different packages where we're pretty much interchangeable in all our positions, and really there's sometimes we're standing up like linebackers. So being able to have that trust from our coaches and have that leeway, it allows teams to always be guessing what we're going to do, which gives us that advantage of the element of what's coming, and being able to have that on our side instead of being in a 1 and a 3 and then a 5 and a 7 and being able to be really telegraphic. So it's great to be in that situation and have that trust from our coaches, and we can continue to feed off of that and make plays.
And then if you touch me on the head, would the NFL fine you $15,000?
I don't know. That you'll have to ask them that question. But I don't know. I'm just going to continue to play. I know you're referring to the Jay Cutler hit and so forth, but it's all something that we have to get used to, and something that we have to grow from and understand what we did and continue to play hard, as I'm going to continue to do for my teammates, fans, and my coaches.
Do you think that the play in the preseason where you tackle loosely, but Jake Delhomme, do you think that led the NFL to maybe keep a closer eye on you? Or do you just think that maybe it's your style of play?
To be honest with you, I have no clue. I'm a very fast, agile 305-pound man. So with that, me being able to be blessed and be able to move fast around like that, big collisions are going to happen. Big collisions are going to happen, and they're going to look bad, and they may not look as bad as they may be. But you just got to roll with the punches and understand the name of the game, and they're trying to protect us all. So I'm not going to fault them at all for erring on the side of caution. Just got to bounce back and get ready for the next play.
Guys, we only have a couple more minutes here, so I just want to make sure everyone gets a question. So a couple more here, and then I got to get you guys in as well. Thanks, Tim.
Okay. Best individual matchup as far as someone that really impressed you as far as their overall game that you would like
gone
in the
against
NFL now?
I I would say the guy that I've obviously respect the most, or that I've gone against on the offensive line, is probably Josh Sinton, the Green Bay right guard. He's one that is very patient and understands the type of moves that you may want to do against him. But I found ways to beat him as well as he's find ways to catch me in my rushes and so forth to stop me. So, but he's one of those guys that I definitely respect, and he understands the game, and he's a young guy at that. I think he's only on his 4th or 5th year right now in the NFL, so I'm excited to go against him and looking forward to going against him next year and the years to come.
Talk about the impact that your DBs are having, like Alfonso Smith and Chris Houston. You guys play a lot of man. Let's talk about how they're helping you guys like get pressure on the quarterback with their good coverage.
But yeah, definitely helping us out with the good coverage, and Alfonso's actually out now. Chris Houston has continued to be very consistent in his play, as well as Vasher kind of stepping in Alfonso's vacancy and so forth. So being able to have those guys as well as McDonald, those guys are definitely helping us give us a little bit more time and take away those first options of the quarterback to allow us to get to those quarterbacks, because a lot of quarterbacks want to do a lot of quick passing and get the ball out of his hands, so we can't get back there, and they're allowing us to help us get back there now.
That's the last question here.
Describe advice to a young defensive lineman, because it changes so much. Where you think you have a package like a bull rush and whatever, then you get to college and it progresses, and then you get to the NFL and it progresses. What does Ndamukong Suh say to a guy that's 17, 18 that knows he wants to put his hand in the ground and go to college?
Definitely create a move and something that you truly believe that you can always beat a guy with. But with every move, there's a counter off of that move, and you got to learn that counter. And for me, right now, I'm in the NFL and I don't have a signature move. And one of the reasons why I haven't had a signature move is because I've wanted to be a guy that's being able to be versatile, be able to use a lot of variety of moves and a lot of different moves that always keeps an offensive lineman off balance, and that works for me. It may not work for everybody else, but it works for me. But you got to find what your niche is and stick with it and continue to work.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.